Dr. Elizabeth Lucas is a dynamic and motivation speaker. She is based in the United Kingdom. She is the founder and director of Y.Y.C.I International. She has been invited to several international conferences to speak and lecture. She is an intelligent teacher, author, and she is a mentor to the younger generation. Please subscribe to YYCI TV on YouTube to watch her amazing videos. You will be glad you did.
This is just to let you know that there's nothing too difficult for you to do.
If we can change, then everything around us will change.
Without wisdom, you can't really create wealth. We're in the world of creativity. You can subscribe to YYCI TV YouTube channel for previous videos to enlighten yourself, to increase your knowledge, and also to keep learning, because when you keep learning, you keep renewing and growing your mindset for transformation in your relationship or even in your lives. So that is why we are creating this platform for you to be, so don't miss out any of our teachings. You don't miss out any of my own inspirational nugget of wisdom. So subscribe to YYCI TV and enjoy every part of the wisdom and knowledge and grow and develop yourself. So I'm not going to bore you of anything about YYCI, but it's a place of mastering mindset for transformation. So these are all our programs. If you are interested, please connect with us on www.yesukaninternational.com or www.yesukaninternational.com. Also, we have various books that we're reading, because empowerment is also encouraging others or encouraging ourselves to write and express ourselves and write a book and become an author or co-authors. So we are privileged that we are also working and developing ourselves in that area. While you are learning, you can also share to the world. And that is why it is so important that you also put all your articles, your stories, your wisdom, your experience on the book. May I even say this as well, that our professor TPS has written so many books. When you connect with him, I can assure you that he is so generous that he can share, he can give you all of his book, if not, most of his books, if not all, for you to keep learning, keep gaining knowledge, and keep growing your mindset. So these are all the books that we've written, including that of my husband, How to Change Your Mindset. And you can get all this book from www.amazon.com or amazon.co.uk, or even come direct to us and we'll be able to arrange for you to get your own copies. So, and we also have a program where we can help you, to guide you to become a co-author or an author of your own book. So if you're interested as well, please get in touch with us. We can even share some ideas of how you can look for a great designer, editor, proofreader, or even a publisher, or you can turn your poem, your stories and articles into a book, or how you can even sell your book and make more money. All these insights you can gain from Authorship Masterclass. So if you are interested, please get in touch with us. Right. Surround yourself with like-minded people, and your associations matters. That is how I'm going to introduce to you our next speaker, Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia. And she will be sharing with us on a particular topic, which she started yesterday, on entrepreneurship and leadership, because they all work in hand. We cannot be a leader and not know more about entrepreneurship. And everything also relates to how we build our relationship. Let me say a little bit about our great speaker. Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia is the assistant professor on Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism Split. Mentor in High VET School, Ban Joseph Delasixim, co-author and co-founder of International Interfaith University, Europe, and she is also the president of IIU Research Center. When you hear her speak, you will definitely know she is a great researcher. She's also the board member of IIU and country director, Croatia. Professor Nada Ratkovic is also has a special roles as a professor, researcher, author, trainer, educator, reviewer, and also international speaker. She's moderated in so many events, and she is also a great motivator, project manager, humanitarian, and social worker. Specialist field is on science, technology, innovation, research, statistics, and maths, informatics, STEM, ecology, SDG, economy, business, tourism, entrepreneurship, accounting, and human rights. She has a master's degree in economics, master's degrees in mechanical engineering, master's degree in informatics, finishing PhD in statistics and informatics. So, and apart from all this, career, she is also been known and recognized in so many ways and has been awarded, she has been awarded so many awards, so many honors, so many appointments in majority of institutions and also in organizations. She has a big contribution in education on many additional. So allow me today to invite our great educator, Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia. The floor is yours. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, respected Dr. Queen Elizabeth, for this opportunity, for giving me a chance. Again, today, after yesterday we have a part one. So if you didn't be with us, you can rejoin on the Facebook. Yes, you can, International, Dr. Queen, and Yes, you can, International have all the recordings. So join, be free. Before me today was an amazing session, Dr. TPS. I'm sure that if you were with us, he really inspired us, motivate us. And yes, this is the purpose and this is the aim of Yes You Can International Academy. So this academy is very important, and our great Dr. Queen has her life mission and vision for our youth. She's sharing the wisdom, motivation with our youth, and that is the thing, and she's really successful in that, and I'm really proud on Dr. Queen, what she is doing for our youth, for our society, all her life. So today I will continue with the part two. Yesterday we say in my topic that we have entrepreneurship and leadership. Yes, we have that. But let me say something that I will go, Dr. Queen, I will say a bit about entrepreneurship because yesterday we were making, sharing, and giving the tactics and explaining how the way to be an entrepreneur and how to be a successful leader is very hard. So if we want to be an entrepreneur, that is not only being a business owner. Somebody say, I have a business. You have your organization. That meaning is not the same. Today, I will explain that. Then I say yesterday, we cannot achieve something by the night. There is a hard path to that. So the road to be a leader, to be an entrepreneur is really filled with, we have so many unexpected blocks, roadblocks, dead ends, so many sleepless nights, so many plans that don't work out. We have funding, we cannot find the money, we know that we need to have the money mindset, money management, so many problems, so many challenges. It is not easy to launch a business, to be a leader, to make something wonder, to get the money. So we have to set our path. So even we have so many hardships, there's so many people who are trying, because if you don't try, you will never be an entrepreneur. So today I will continue with my session, and let us think. If you want to be, we know that we have so many successful entrepreneurs. Like example, here on this stage we have great, amazing Dr. Queen. Then in the world we know Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. They are very successful. But is that meaning successful if you have a lot of money? Is always money on the first place? So think there, you need to have autonomy, you need to have a purpose, you need to be flexible, you need to have the legacy. So there's so many successful entrepreneurs, there's so many definitions. So when I ask my student what is entrepreneurship and who is an entrepreneur, I don't want a definition, I want them to define that, what is their perception about what is the meaning to be an entrepreneur and what is entrepreneurship. So we are always going through the examples. We are always practicing. Because it is very.
Can I quickly ask, are you using slides?
Yes. No. I will go now. No.
Okay.
Now I
No,
will go.
if you
Yes,
okay, I'm just asking, but
yes.
you are free.
Yes, I will go now. So I want to start little about the entrepreneurship, entrepreneurs, because yesterday we didn't. So before I start my presentation, I want to say, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you first need to have a right idea. What it means having a right idea? Your idea needs to be very attractive. And also, if you're thinking about that, it needs to be a very profitable idea. So you need to have a plan for your business. So there are so many steps in that way, and I will now go sharing my presentation. Okay. Let us see. Okay. Okay. So let us just for a moment repeat. Yesterday we was talking about us. We was talking about our choices. We conclude that we need to we need to first know what it is the meaning to for the leadership, self leadership. We know that that path is very, very long, very hard. We are climbing the mountain, and we say the mountain is you. Everything what is happening is about you. If we have problems, we need to solve that problem. That are our problems. If we want to be an entrepreneur, we need to solve that. So all things what we want to do in our life are starting from us. Everything, all changes. Maybe this morning you get up and think about that. What is your plan for today? What is your next plan? Maybe you have so many new decisions. Maybe you decide some things that will help you in your career. So yesterday I say, if we want to make these changes, we need to master our life. And what it means, master our life, that is we are talking about here. Today, Dr. TPS, he really makes this inspirational motivation, and it is about the relationships. It is about the mindset. So business, health, communication, career, self-development, leadership, wellness, digital skills, all is connected. We need to cover all these aspects. We need to cover all these aspects if we want to bring and if we want to have a balance in this what we are working. So I say mountain is you. So it's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problem longer. If we cannot stay with our problems, it is very hard to start anything, because you are thinking about the problems, you're making problems, and then you are your problem, you are your own problem. So if you have problems, try to solve them. Always try to solve them. Maybe sometimes it is very hard to come and to do this and to decide, but we need to make small steps. We need to be clear what we want in our life. If you want to be an author, if you want to be a co-author, or if you want maybe to make a new product, new design, you are deciding on that. That is your decision, and you need to bring that. If you want to be successful, plan that in the detail. And even if you plan that in detail, there are so many failures on that way. So try to take a next step. Try to take a next step. So we need that. So I want to say here also, our mindset is very important. We need to we yesterday say, do we want to have a fixed, or we want to have a growth mindset? So again, it's depending about you yourself. You need to offer yourself a big support, big care during these things what you are doing. So be tender with all your problems. So let your mindset be growth. Don't be with a fixed mindset. Don't be with a fixed mindset, because maybe you think, yes, this is the only way. There's so many solutions, and if you don't grow, if you don't educate yourself, if you don't continue learning, growing, then what you will never be a successful person. So before all your efforts you have, everything, all outcomes, all things, you need to grow your mindset. So what is the difference? There is a lot of theory, but I will not speak a lot about this theory. I will only say what is the difference, so maybe you can understand that better. People with a growth mindset always focus on the effort. This is really true. This is really true. So you need to always focus on the effort. Then people love being complimented. This is a fixed mindset. What it means for me, that every day somebody is saying, you are great, you are amazing, you are doing this, you are intelligent, you have the talent. you know, we feel when somebody really thinks that what he's talking. I don't believe so many people are fake around us and they don't really like that what you are doing. So that is a problem at them. They have a fixed mindset. If they had a growth mindset, there would be a change and they would not think what Professor Nada or somebody of us is doing here on the global platform or in our life. So our students, I always practice with my students. I'm not a professor of psychology, and you don't need to be a professor of psychology to do this type of training. But this is important. This is important to move, make a big, big movement. So, fixed mindset is not this. This is not for me good. People with a fixed mindset don't deal with a failure well. Yes, because if they are not successful, they are going they will feel they are going in a depression, and then everybody around him or her is for his mistakes. You don't need to blame nobody. If I decide to took some kind of credit and go into the debt, that is my decision. And if I come in a situation that cannot pay that, that again is my failure. But I don't need to blame nobody around me. So it is always better to try and fall than never to try nothing. So that is an important thing. Always try. That is for our most students. Don't think about that now. There's so many hard exams. So I will not pass the exam. I say, don't think about that. You will pass, you will grow. Because if you think on the start, then it will not be good. Then try, always there. But you know, we need to have this, we need to have the skills, we need to have the abilities, not fix it. We know what 2023 brings to us, what are the new demands of the skills. Also, we already know what 2024 is expecting. You need to smell, you need to have a feeling, you need to always research. You always, if you have plans for 2024, you already need to see what are your plans and what is the prediction. You know, we have so many softwares today. Like example, you can make it in Excel. You can make a prediction. So if you see, if you want to invest in some crypto values, or if you want to invest in something, you have opportunity. You are watching that trade. You see everything what is happening, and even you can make a prediction. So people with a growth mindset always love trying new things. Think about this. What you do today, yesterday, or maybe before 3 months. Did you try to do something new? Or you are still staying on the same place and you don't want to make new focuses, new experiments. I every day try to do something. And you know, sometimes I say, no, no, you really are not a normal person. But if you are not doing this, you will be fixed. So you will not move nowhere, and that is not a sense of your life. You need to live your life and breathe with your fullness. So that is the sense of your life. Giving and getting. I always say, more I give, more I get. And that is really, really, really a truth. That is really a truth. So don't be fixed. Don't be fixed. Don't be a toxic person. Don't be a pessimist. Try always something new. People with a growth mindset embrace feedback. Embracing feedback, what it means embracing feedback. It is very good to have a constructive feedback. Today we see our great Dr. Queen. Dr. Queen makes a feedback with our great Dr. TPS, and also you, our great supporter, our audience who are watching us, listening us, and who will after this listen the masterclass. Please write your feedback. That is very important to us. People with fixed mindset take fewer risks. I already explained that, but they don't have then an opportunity to grow. So you need to, I say, if we talk about the entrepreneur, you have brilliant ideas. You're making ideas. And the question is then, are you really an expert in that field? So what if you're not an expert in that field? Maybe I want to make a robot, but could I make that robot? Do I need something new? Do I need new knowledge? Do I need to practice? Do I need help? So deep, if you need to think deep in your subject expertise. And for that, you need to have skills. You need to have skills. You need to have a lot of skills, hard skills, soft skills. So if you are not brushing that, you cannot give an answer for this skill demand. So talking about data literacy, cloud computing, leadership, everything, these are the skills what we need in this. But before that, we already talked a lot yesterday about the goal setting. We need to have the goals. I cannot start a business. I cannot start writing something, doing something if I don't set my goals. So goals are always the results, what we are expecting to get and what we want to do, our goals and our income. So if I say tomorrow we want to, I want to learn you a new lesson, like example from English, and that is a goal. But what we will see after our goal, did we achieve that outcome, what we wanted to do with our goal? So there's 5 areas. So dream big, set goals, and take action. This is a rule. This is a rule. If you are dreaming big and if you want to achieve your dreams, you need to set the goals. And when you set the goals, you need to take action. So this 5 areas, it is very important. Know the results, what is the reason, what kind of reflection is there, do we have the resters, what we need from the resters, and responsibilities. Am I alone taking this responsibility, or I'm sharing? I have a team. I have a team, or maybe if it is a word, if it is a word about man, a spouse, man, wife. So responsibilities need to be known. So remember this: you need to manage yourself. You need to manage yourself, and to be a good leader, to be a good entrepreneur, to be anything, you need to focus on the things you are doing. You need to be adaptable, and you need to take initiative. I can talk. I want this. I want this. But if I'm not taking the actions, if I'm not trying, so I cannot manage myself. And always think you are that mountain. You are the mountain. You need to climb up. You need to climb up, and you need to manage yourself. After that, you cannot do this alone. You need to have a great team. So learn to work with others. Don't be an individual. What it means. So I want to achieve my dream, but I'm sure maybe I can really not do that. Maybe how can I make alone some kind of product what I want, innovative product alone? I need to have a great team. So I need to communicate. I need to collaborate, have a feeling, and know to lead. Because if I'm not a successful leader, if I'm not a respectful leader, if I don't respect my team and don't take care about my team, then again, it will be a big mistake and failure. Feeling for everything. You need to practice that. You need to practice that. You need to have that in yourself. Always to have a feeling for something, what you are doing. Also for the persons around you. I already say yesterday, I know when somebody look at me, what he means. And I train it. I train it with my students. We are doing that. So always think on it, and working with others is very hard. Create a change and be a change. You need curiosity. You need to be very innovative, creative, and critical thinker. Today, everybody says we are always mentioning this critical thinking. You need to be a critical thinker. So if you, like a leader, if you, like an entrepreneur, or me, like an educator, don't have this, we cannot work. We cannot really work. So let your goals be smart. Let your goals always be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Time management is very important. What it means relevant. Make always your sense, your functions, your job. Distribute that. Achievable. What is your scope? Measurable. On which way will you achieve this? And specific. Use this. What it means specific. Can you feel it? We cannot have a product if it is not measurable. So take care about the ethics, take care about the moral. You need to have a code of conduct. You need to take this, and this is very important for your team, because the rules need to be written. Somebody, if you don't have the rules, then be sure that responsibilities, if you don't give the responsibilities, if you don't define that and what you are expecting from them, then you cannot also expect the results. Because if somebody don't say you need to do this, you know, you will not get a result. Today, in this modern age, I can say it is really important to build a trust. Every leader, every entrepreneur, we need to build a trust. If we don't have trust, that is a problem. What today are entrepreneurs doing? We have this term golden cage. Like example, when students finish already on the university, there's so many entrepreneurs, there's so many organizations, company, who are already seeking for the talents. And we can say there are so many hunters around us, trying to find the talents. And especially if we are talking about the field of engineering, in the informatics, today we know that it is the most, it is rapidly growing, and all the companies like Samsung, Ericsson, they want a fresh fresh knowledge. And that you come in this golden cage, you get everything, bonuses on the salary, you get a mobile, you get a car, so many are paying you the flat, the home where you are living. So this golden cage is good if you really, like a leader and entrepreneur, respect your employees. So employees are very important, but today so many are really catched in this golden cage, and so many today, working 24 hours. I don't know how many people can accept that. You really get a great salary in these organizations. You are making patents, you are making innovations. We will see every day. Every day we have we have new apps, we have new mobiles. So this is thing what also, so every leader needs to take care about this, build a trust in, and this golden cage don't catch. So this is the way how you are going. You, if you want, especially for our youth, what is the way to go out for our youth? For our youth, we youth today need to know how entrepreneurs, how leaders are thinking and what they are expecting from them. Youth need to be prepared. So we need to take more actions to help our youth to understand, to see what is happening today in this world, who is drastically, rapidly growing and changing in every second. So you need to identify, is your job or career that's not working for you. Maybe you finish today, like example, maybe you are you are a doctor. Today I see so many doctors that are working. They don't want to work in the hospital. They don't want to go on the specialization. They are working with the pharmacy a company, like they're selling their products, promoting. They're working in the digital marketing also. So you think you go in Europe to finish the medicine, it is 6 years, then the specialization too, and after you don't work your job. But that is the thing. One, do your job, a career brings that did you get everything what you think from that university? You need to decide about your career. There's so many today organizations who are taking care about the professional orientation. If you are not sure, uh, also you can visit some of the organizations for the profession, because maybe you are not going, maybe you don't choose something what is the best for you. So always be brave. uh, Talk with your family, talk with your relatives, talk with our, like, example here on this global level. We have great Dr. Queen, have so many. We have also from we have Sir Piyush Pandit. We have organizations who are working for the better of the youth. So don't be lost. Don't be lost in your ideas. You need to know how to communicate. So you need to control this harsh language. What it means, harsh language. Watch your own language. You use the right terminology. Make this a learning opportunity. Don't overreact, emphasize family values, understand the situational context, and decide what you will do. Uh, you know what is sometimes a problem? Sometimes it's a problem that comes a big misunderstanding. If comes a misunderstanding, try to understand the other side. Try to solve the problem, but watch on yourselves. This meaning, watch your own language. Make the new learning opportunity. Make this a learning opportunity. Everything what is happening to you is a new learning. So choosing your career is very important. Choosing your career, you need to decide really what you want to do. So if you are not sure, in which field, where are you the best, try to ask for a help. Try to ask for a help, because this harsh language cannot help you. I come again and I want to again repeat this. There are so many types of leadership. Yesterday we already talk about this, and we say it is the best to be a combination, not to be only a autocratic democratic leader or something like that. We need to have this mix. So this is also in your life. This is not only for the leader. You need to think always on a new way and push. You need to push to think and work on a new way. If you are not working on a new way, you will not be successful. Then uh, here around us, there's so many organizations who are giving you the awards, who want to reward. Uh, in your work and in your career, uh, the award is really important. When you work for somebody, uh, somebody needs to appreciate you and needs to respect you, and only on this way you are getting a recognition. But you know what I want to say to you? A beautiful world, a world, thank you. A world, I'm sorry. There are so many bigger words with a bigger meaning for me than all the awards I have. So I get so many awards, and that is not for me. I don't think on that way. The bigger award is for you, especially for our youth, that you are respecting. After that your professors, after that your chiefs, your family, everybody about. So that is why we are talking about the relationship. Relationship is the most important thing in everything what we are doing. So if you don't have a good relationship with your family, with your boss, anyone, that you are already in a problem and you will never be successful. And that's what we talk about the award. Move all that awards on other side. You need to be a human. You need to be a human. You need to train and learn to say thank you, thank you. And also to say, I'm so sorry. Today, so many people cannot say this, I'm so sorry. For me, that is very important. That is very important. I know if I make a mistake, any mistake, I will always apologize. I will give my apologize, because today we cannot live with these two words are today really the magic word, the golden word. So think our great youth, that needs to be for you the biggest orientation, to thank somebody. There's so many people around you who will help you, and so many people who don't ask money, but that person, be sure that that person wants from you to say thank you. Thank you is really necessary. And also, we are learning every day. We are making mistakes. But if we cannot say, I'm sorry, your whole, that mountain, what I say, mountain you are climbing. But for me, you will never come on the top if you don't know to say that. So think about that, what Professor Nada Ratkovic today say to you. So these are the attributes. There are so many attributes. I don't want to go there. So here I will go very quickly because I don't want the theory. We want to talk practical. There you can be a resilient leader. So resilient leaders for me are really great. We don't have our great Professor Karudin with us. And we have this VUCA. I will say only explain what is VUCA. Face of others' needs. This is resilient leader. For me, great leader. So volatile, uncertain, chaotic, and ambitious. This is the environment. So you have a picture, you have in your head a big picture, and you take early decisions is the case. So you see, this example from the Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel is extremely good in the crisis. So if you can handle a good crisis. There's so many crises in your organizations, in your environment where you are working, in your family, everywhere come the crisis. So this is very important to take advantage and to learn. The failure, everybody makes a failure. Controlled ego. You need to control your ego. You are not the best. They're always better than you. And don't think that you are the best. If you think that, that is a problem for you. You need to be humble. That is what I say. You need to have your vision, clear vision. So ego is very important for every leader who is here. So there's so many things you need to control. Compassion, what it means, compassion, your welfare is important. Your mental health, your mental safety, your emotional intelligence. So think this. Inclusion, What is inclusion? Inclusive leaders are always oriented and do not value one more than another and openly look for different ways of thinking. Think on that. Think always. You need to be, this inclusion is coming today with adaptability. You know, in Europe, we are talking a lot about this inclusive leadership, inclusive education. Always took responsibility. What is trailblazing? We always hear this trailblazers. So trailblazers are taking the problems and finding the solutions like nobody is doing. Authenticity. What is this authenticity? Always be honesty, promote transparency, and build that trust. And know how to manage with the things what are happening around you. Accountability is also a responsibility to take actions and steps. Inspirational. Today, when Dr. TPS finished his session, I say that it was really inspirational. You need to be inspiration and motivation. So full of passion, full of things. So Dr. Queen, our Dr. Queen is an inspirational leader. So here, motivating everyone, uh, everything around us, encouraging our great youth, not thinking about things like business. It's not all in the business. You know, I will say, you can have so much money, but you can be very unhappy. Did that money really makes you happy? I think that you need to have money. We need to live. We need money for today, for living. We know that so many problems today are coming because we don't have money. But if you want to have money, you need to work. There are always things that you can work and get. But don't think about that you million. What would you do if you have now $1 million? What would you do? You will go around the world. Yes, I would also like now today and for 1 year all around the world. But maybe not. I will really do that one day. But I don't think that is the thing what that I will destroy everybody who is on my way to go around the world. So if you work and if you have dreams, you can really achieve that dreams. You can really achieve that dreams. Excellent communicator. There is no doubt, if you don't know to talk, you will not be a great communicator. Uh, I want to say, our whole life is a big battle. Our whole life is a big battle. We know that through the history, there are so many wars. Also, still now we have war. We have so many wars. In my country, we are a beautiful country. We are a very attractive country, and so many wants to be the owner of our country. But I want to say that on this picture, my town in Croatia, I already mentioned, and I gave it always like an example. We have a big battle with Turkey, because they wanted also to have our country, Croatia, and ex-Yugoslavia. But I don't want to talk about the politics. But I want to say that uh, a little group of people save our town. The army of enemy was so strong enemy. We here didn't have nothing. We have few horses. We have only few horses because this part is a rural part, and then it was still not developed. We have few horses, and we have people who knows what they want. So they make a defensive, and today only a group of 50 people save us, save our town. So this is not that I'm talking about the war. I want to, this is a personification. This is a personification that you don't need a lot to do something. You don't need a lot to do something. Look at this dukes through the history. So every year we are celebrating. These are the big leaders. These are the big leaders who take the responsibility, who train the army, who are training them. So we get them every second year. Now still we have new, but this is for me, this is a big meaning, not only for me, for so many people. See, he's asking for a permission. So when you do something, don't don't make your decision alone. Try to communicate, try to collaborate. You have a group, you have a team, you have an employee in any work. So here is the greetings. He is thankful. He is thankful, and he said, "He is a winner. Give me a permission to bring him with his horse here to you, our great you." So learning communication, very important, very important, big steps. And then you can also see so many entrepreneurs are only thinking on the business, only thinking on the money. We need money, we need to work, but also we need, if we want to, we need to take care about our employees. See here, in my town, we have one grave, one lady who died, and her portrait today in the world is $20 million. So portrait of Welly Nozzle is $20 million. She died. She died, and nobody didn't care about her. She comes from Austria. She comes from Austria because she lost her family. She come in Croatia thinking that she will find a better life. The war started with 19 years. She died, and nobody didn't take care about her. But this artist who make this Egon Shell, make this portrait of Welly Nozzle, and he is making it for $20 million, and she don't have a grave. But we took a action. We took a big action in my town. We took a big action, and we are making for our nozzle a beautiful place for living. A beautiful lady with blue eyes and painting. So knowledgeable. So think that. Then I come to this. Is it safe to be a man or a woman in some kind of business? We need to take care about gender equality. So why men needs to have a bigger salary? If we make a same job, we need to have the same salary, but it is still not like that. Then if we want to be an entrepreneur or leader, we want to have something, we want to know what attracts a woman and what attracts a man. When woman is trying to find a job, so she's better in humor. She's better for financial. She's better for she has a better financial responsibility. If we talk about the intelligence, woman also intelligent. Good looks. There you see, man wants to look better than woman. So these are the researchers show that. So is it true? Let our man audience think about it. Family plan. What about the planned family? Woman takes more care about planning family, 64%. You know why I choose this? When you come on, when you are seeking for a job and you come on the interview, there are so many questions that you will be asked. Like example, today there is said what a woman is asked on the interview. The chief is asking the pen who is trying to find, he's asking, do you have a plan to go to make a marriage? Do you have a plan to have children? How many children do you plan to have? So isn't that bad? Isn't that so? And be sure that when you seek for job, that are so many organizations that are trying to find employees on that way. But you have your aim. You have your aim. You have your goal. Nothing will stop you on your goal. There's not only one company, one organization. So you will knock on another door. So don't be afraid of knocking on the doors. That is a part of your career, part of growing, because I will say everybody cannot be in the golden cage in the same minute. But don't be the meaning of the golden cage. It is not important. Maybe you will, knocking on the door, find a better job. So always be an optimist. Always be an optimist. If we want to be faithful, we need to do this. This is for the ladies. I want to encourage empower our students, women students, especially then the students, women who are in the field of mechanical engineering, in electrical engineering, in informatics, because they're still thinking that males are better than women. That is not true. That is not true. Woman is also very, I can say there's so many things that the woman can make, but the man cannot make. Keep doing and keep make you self-confidence is important for everything. My country, this writes here, Croatia. Croatia is a country of opportunities. What it means, opportunities? We have we now come to the field of innovation. Why innovation? Because we cannot talk about entrepreneurship. We cannot talk about leadership if we don't talk about the innovations. So if me, like an educator, I'm teaching students. So if I teach my student what I taught yesterday, he will be a Rob of tomorrow. We need a innovation. So that is very important. Also, this mistakes are proof that you are trying. Don't be afraid of these mistakes. You are trying. If you don't do that from the first time, fifth time, 10th time, maybe you will make it from the 20th time. So perfection, your success is always starting with the mistake. Be sure, when I go to study, you know what my father said? Nada, that is a big mistake. Why are you going? Why you want to be an engineer? Please, I want you to be a doctor. Uh, sometimes you need to, even maybe sometimes you make a mistake, after that will come your perfection. So entrepreneurship, this is when I ask my students, this is an entrepreneur. You now, dear my youth who is listening this, what is your vision? Can you make a sketch? Can you make a drawing? How do you look an entrepreneur? So here in education, it is not only for education. I want to say this. Without entrepreneurship and without education, there is no economic growth, there is no job creation, and there is nothing. So be educated, invest in your education, put your ideas to grow. This is one of the research approach. Education, innovation as a service of innovation. I'm really following. I'm following a lot this with the patents, where to register patents. And yesterday I see that our one great doctor from Philippines just registered his patent at the United Kingdom. So these things are very important. This today for doing this innovation, making this, also choosing this. But what is our innovation? What it really means by the Organization of Economics, Countries Development, that is our implementation of something new. So what is that something new? Something new can be anything. Something new can be anything. A new method, new thing, new product, or anything. To understand entrepreneurship, I already say at the beginning that when I'm educating my students, I show them this. Yes, we through the history, we have so many great economics. And there's so many definitions in the literature when you are seeking. But for me, these are the best. So because or you cannot choose only one definition. One definition is not enough to understand what it is the meaning of entrepreneurship. So by Schumpeter, innovator, by Kirchner, he is a creator of balance, arbitrager. By Knight, a barrier of uncertainty, and a coordinator. Famous Jean-Baptiste say, entrepreneur is a coordinator. Do you know to coordinate? So no, everybody cannot be an entrepreneur. So you need to be, I already say, multidisciplinary today. You need to have knowledge. You need to accept that you are learning every day something new. Because how would you be successful? How can you teach? How can you coach? How can you be a mentor? How can you do the training? And Schumpeter's innovators say, it makes the most distinct connection. So we have a connection without, there's a big correlation between entrepreneurship and innovation. So innovations, economic growth, this is very important. This is important. No entrepreneurship, no innovation. There are so many types of innovation, but I want to say on this metrics. So this meaning is human, disruptive, creative, and operational. It again depends about the field where are you making the innovation. From idea to realization. So if you have idea, you want to realize your idea. These words are magic words. They are golden rule. Getting things done. Never stop. Never stop. Always continue. Always continue. If you make a mistake, try to correct it. If you are not sure, try to ask for help. You see, the choices depending about you. We need to curiosity, humility, so many things, emotional intelligence. So don't think that it is an easy process. It is not an easy process, but how to convert your idea to something that is commercial, that we need to learn. So the same side of that's two sides of the same coin. We need to transform ideas to a business opportunity. So the terms are not same. And again, if we want a better life for all of us around the globe, we want this growing economy, if we want new jobs, we need this. This is the main key. The main key is innovation and entrepreneurship. And there are so many types of entrepreneurship, but this is important. This is important to know. What is the meaning of innovative entrepreneur? So your ideas will always grow. Your ideas will help you to grow. Your ideas will help to grow your business. You will be and have an opportunity to do new things. So you can, if you think you can. This is important. You can do anything, but you need to think that you can do it. So try to work on your skills, brush your skills, brush your hard skills, brush your soft skills. This is what you need to develop. Today, we need what? Self-awareness. Try to handle your stress. Try to know and create and make. We have so many problems. Try to find the solutions. Learn communicating. Conflict management, how you handle the conflict. There's so many conflicts, you know, because people today are thinking different. People today don't want to be flexible. So what will you do? How will you manage your conflict? So these are the things that we need to learn. We can talk a lot. We have this, everything of this is a one, I can say one special topic, but all together, you need to have motivate others. You need to motivate others. You know how many people say, Nada, from where are you getting energy? You know from where I'm getting energy. More I work, more I get energy. So today I started with this. I'm on the vacation. I started with this masterclass. I can work whole day. I can work whole day. I can talk whole day. So for me, I have enough energy. But why I have energy? Because I'm a positive thinker. I'm always thinking positive. My day starts with a positive mindset. And I will always have a positive mindset, and nothing will destroy my positive mindset. There is nothing what will destroy. Yes, people have your uh, the wealth. The wealth is, for me, the wealth is the most important thing.
Okay.
And yes, your family. So,
Professor Nada, do
yes.
you want to round up? Because we have so many questions to answer. Can you round up, please?
Okay.
Or do you want to finish up your slides and then answer the question later?
Oh my
Maybe come
God.
back tomorrow,
Okay.
or come back
Okay.
tomorrow to answer all your questions.
Tomorrow let's go the questions. Let me finish this today.
Okay.
So tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I want to say this is a motivation for our youth. If you want something new, I will go and show you through some kind of new product. You need a new product. Idea of the year, so many opportunities. You need money for your study, you need money for something. Apply. Around you are so many things that you can apply. My students are involved everywhere. So idea of the year, give idea of the year. Learn to know how to solve a problem. Try to describe your idea in one sentence. How do you plan to take money? If you have 10,000 euros, $10,000, how will you spend your money? So going through this, we have so many competitions. Inventor is waiting you till 15 August. Also, ISEU, spark your creativity. Do make your think. If you have idea, you can develop your idea through an incubator. So for the entrepreneurs, for the youth to be an entrepreneur. So many challenges, so many, I can say so many things that where you can develop your idea. So today, design thinking, and I will say here, Dr. Queen, I'm always here to help. If I can help anyone to start with his idea, to try to develop the idea, because I'm doing that with my students. I'm helping my students, and so many things. Dr. Queen, I think that we will let this here. Okay, okay. Because this is one part, this is an example, and example needs a lot of time. I will only say here more. This, let me see.
After your point, I mean, after your speaking today, is it possible to have your slides, please? If it's possible, can you send it to me? Yeah, can you send your live?
You want me to share all this? I will decide. Okay, we will talk later.
Later. Okay then. All right then.
Okay. Okay, I want to stop then here. I want to say, trust yourself. You can do this. If I can do, if Dr. Queen can do, if so many people can do, our great audience, our great youth, if you want to achieve something in your life, try to do it. So many I say so many bad steps, so many returning back, but don't think on that. Just move forward. Thank you, Dr. Queen.
We really enjoy your teaching, and it was a great, very great presentation. Even more that I wasn't expecting. You've shared with us, and it's really good because I learned a lot from your presentation, especially the way the way you've combined everything together. You talk about, in fact, I was so interested when you're talking about men and women, how you are talking about the way we have to present ourselves, the way we have to prepare, even the psychology of the business, entrepreneurship. It's so much. That's why I was requesting, if it's possible, to have your slide. But because I know you didn't finish that slide, and we really need to get the full knowledge of it. Unless if you want to continue part 3. You said that you continue part 3.
Okay, part 3 we can make through part 3 or the practical part. So if somebody wants to really be innovator, entrepreneur, innovator, maybe go through the steps how to your organization want to be innovative, and you want to care about this innovative entrepreneurship, then I think that we can do part 3 only through practical.
Okay. All
like
right.
Steps. Okay.
Right. So we're gonna call you back one of these days during this week for your part 3. Well, if I can just give you 1 or 2 questions to answer quickly, because so many questions coming in here. Thank you so much for all your questions. We really appreciate it. It just shows that you are listening and you are gaining from it. Thank you so much. Now, the first questions, or one of the questions is, I think Professor TPS has already answered that question. Let me go further down. Okay, there's one here. Why is it inspirational leadership important?
Why is inspirational leadership? It is very important. Like example, I will explain it through our great Dr. Queen. Why? Because if you are not an inspiration for your employees, it depends, again, I will say, what you are doing. You are a leader, what is your job and where, in which field you are. But like example, if you are here, inspirational leader, today we are living in a very hard times. We know that we have so many problems, so many obstacles around us, and that leader needs to inspire. You need to inspire your employees. Even, you know, today so many organizations grow, then they fall, and you need to accept that and inspire others. And if you are doing something great, you are already an inspiration. And if you are talking with somebody today, you, Dr. Queen, so many times say, if you have any questions, be free to contact me. That is the same way that we are now running some kind of organization and with production. And that is what I say, be free and contact me if you want to know more information. So that is already our inspiration. And have a positive mindset, transformational leadership and positive mindset. Dr. Queen, we working on this relationship, and you need to be an inspiration. You know, I always smile, spread positive energy when you come. And you have, like example, you are running your business, you have so many problems, but when you come to your employees, don't show them, don't have your mimics, your non-verbal communication. You need to come and say, yes, we have problems, but together we will solve that problems. Then you are satisfied. All are satisfied, and you are already inspiration because you are giving a courage, not putting nobody in a bad thinking, in a negative thinking. So I always like when somebody is inspiring me. I want people always around me who are inspiring me, because that bad things, negative things, they are only destroying you. They are only destroying, and you will never be a great leader. You will never run a business. You will never have money if you don't have that type of thought. Your brain, you need to, so many things. Be always an inspiration, whatever you do in your life.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you've been satisfied with your with the answers to your question. Thank you, Professor Nada. The next question: what is the difference between a leader and an entrepreneur, since they both portray similar characteristics?
So it is really true. We already yesterday said that we are all leaders. As an educator, professor, I'm a leader. As I don't, all are leaders. But it is true that entrepreneurs and leaders today have the same characteristics, and we only use another term. We use only another term. That is, you cannot be. It is same to be a leader and to be an entrepreneur. So different fields, different characteristics. Entrepreneur who is, I don't know, who is in agriculture, had something different. Who is in education has something different. But the person who asked this question is really have a good question, because today, always when we are talking about the leadership, we are mentioning the entrepreneur. Did every leader wants to make a business? Maybe you are a leader. You are a leader in psychology or in some kind of theory or some, depends. So it is not the same, but similar. I can say, for me, entrepreneur needs to be leader make goals work for others, entrepreneurs make their own goals. Yes, Dr. TPS say correct what was I was thinking. Entrepreneurs are doing only for their self and for their goals. The difference is between the goals. Dr.
Okay.
TPS,
Yes.
it is
Yes.
simple. Great.
Thank you so much, Professor TPS. Leaders make goals work for
Yeah,
others.
that is
Entrepreneurs,
the
yes, entrepreneurs make their own goals. That's very, very correct. Thank you so much. The next questions, because we want to finish in 10 minutes, finish everything in 10 minutes. So the next question quickly, Professor Nada, the next question is, okay, you've answered that one. There's another question there. Sorry about this. I'm just scrolling it down to see the question, which is very good. Okay, why is innovation in entrepreneurship? Why? Why is innovation in entrepreneurship?
Innovation needs to be everywhere. How we cannot do nothing today if we are not innovative. Innovation is, if you want to put your idea in the practice, there are so many today so many same things, but you want to be different than other on the trade. So I say innovation is implementation of something new. It can be process, it can be method, and that is a method that you have this business practices. So I don't know what the person really thinks, but this is very deep. Why? Because you need to know what is innovation, what you are thinking under the term of innovations and entrepreneur. Entrepreneur today, everyone wants to be an entrepreneur, but how will you success today in your business if you are not innovative, if you are not doing something new? We have so many waters. So how will you be differentiated on the trade? Like example, so many types of water called Cetina, Lika, blah, blah, blah. But what I need to do to be in my business, to sell more, I need to be innovative. Maybe innovation in entrepreneurship gives competitive advantage, fosters growth by creating novel, nuanced solutions that is unique in the market, makes better business. Yes, Dr. TPS, you say that great. So it is giving a competitive advantage. We are competitors in this, so we want to be differentiated from others who are maybe running the same business like we.
Wow, wow, wow. What a way to really round off this. I really thank you so much. We appreciate you for giving us a great teaching this morning. And this afternoon, actually, it's already gone to close to 1 o'clock. And I believe it's around 5 o'clock in India and in Croatia. What's your time now?
It will be now in Croatia, it will be 2 p.m.
Okay, close to 2 p.m. And in India, it's close to 5 p.m. Am I right, Professor?
It is 5:30, almost
5:30. 5:30.
Yes.
India will have supper. I didn't have lunch yet.
Oh no, sorry. We will release you now. We are going now, definitely. So, and yes, Professor TPS also said, innovation in entrepreneurship gives competitive advantage, fosters growth by creating novels, news, own solution that is unique in the market, makes better business.
Yes.
Absolutely correct.
Yes.
Thank you
Dr.
so
Queen.
much. Thank you so much for this great masterclass today. My two great professors, given me all their insights today, and they are still coming back. Remember, Professor TPS started with part 1 of his message today, and is coming back on the 10th of August to come and finalize. And please prepare all your questions, please. I think the best thing, let me advise you all, to all our audience, immediately you start listening, start thinking about your questions and keep writing it down so that we can get all our questions answered before Professor leave us. It's very important that we clarify what we've learned and understand what we've learned so that we can comprehend it, and we can also use our wisdom to take action towards what we've learned. It's very, very important. That is why we are growing our mindset. That is why we are learning every day. We are not just listening, we are learning. And it is good for us to keep learning. So I want to say thank you so much for all our participants, our audience, for really getting involved today. And you can also testify that it has been a great day today since morning. And you've got a lot of knowledge. You've got a lot of values added to you. And you just need to look at the ways you can act on it and transform your relationship, your leadership, and your entrepreneurship. So thank you so much for joining us today. May I seize this opportunity on behalf of Y.Y.C.I International team, leaders, and family to say thank you to Professor TPS, my mentor from India, for your time and for sharing your wealth of wisdom, knowledge, and experience with us today. Thank you also for your book that you've shared with us. And if you want to connect with Professor TPS, please do as soon as possible, because he will be waiting for your questions and also for adding more knowledge to you. And you will be blessed to have more than one book from his section. So please connect with him. And if you have a problem with that, connect with me and I will connect you with him direct. Thank you so much. Professor Nada, thank you so much. Professor Nada is the co-founder of International Intensive University, YIU, where I myself, I'm learning from the platform. I'm also sharing. So connect with Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia, and she'll be able to tell you the latest information about IIU, because learning is living. Learning is lifelong. And when you keep learning, you keep growing your mindset. And when you keep growing your mindset, guess what? You will experience transformation in your life, in your relationship, and even in your career, your profession, and even your leadership and entrepreneur. So that is why we keep learning. We can never stop learning. And that is what YYCI stand for. And that is why you can boldly say to yourself that, yes, I can achieve it. Yes, I can be successful. Yes, I can become. And yes, I can overcome every challenges that comes my way. But before you can be boldly believe in that, you need to keep listening and hearing until you feel until you experience the transformation. So I want to say thank you to all our audience for joining us today. I won't like to waste of your time for any other announcement, but if you want to know anything at all about Y.Y.C.I International, please contact us. We are on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and any other social media out there. So thank you and have a wonderful, great day. And may God bless you all and keep you and save you. Stay safe, stay focused, stay positive, and be happy. May God bless you all. Okay, so Professor Nada, thank you so much. Professor TPS, Thank you so much. And now it is just 1 o'clock and I'm ending this section. Please join us tomorrow as we continue our transformational leadership and relationship masterclass. Same time, 10 o'clock a.m. UK time on the same platform, Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us today. Keep learning, keep focused, stay positive, renew your mindset or grow your mindset every day and be happy. Stay healthy and be blessed and highly favored. May God bless you. Bye-bye. And to Professor Nada and Professor TPN, my final questions. May I end this seminar today or this masterclass today? Am I
Yes, you
allowed?
can.
Yes, I can. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.